package, lasagna noodles, 6 cans tomato paste.
Okay, what about a vegetable?
She left that up to us. I thought zucchini.
Really?
What's wrong with zucchini?
Nothing. It's just that Dr. Brown is a psychiatrist, and you know how obsessed they are with sex.
You're kidding.
A lot can be read into a zucchini.
Maybe you and Dr. Brown should have a talk between courses.
Hurry up, Chip, or you'll be late for the bus.
How's our budding downhill racer?
Packing everything he owns. I told him for a weekend in the snow he does not need 2 Hawaiian shirts.
I'm ready. Are you sure you have enough warm clothes?
Yes, Mom.
Jeans, sweaters, socks?
Yes, Mom.
Oh, Bob, will you make sure that the bus gets off okay?
Yes, Mom.
I wish I were going with you, kid.
You wish you were going on a 2-hour bus trip with 38th graders?
Yeah. You pass around food, sing songs, rap with the teachers.
Oh, which reminds me, you listen to Mr. Humphrey. What he says goes.
I will.
Oh, and don't let any of those daredevils make you go up too high. Stick to the bunny slope.
Oh, Mom.
Come on, Chip, let's go before she makes you promise to stay in the lodge all weekend.
Mom, I can take care of myself. I'm not a kid anymore.
I know. Call me when you get there.
Watch out for the abominable snowman.
Don't ski into any trees.
Oh, Mom!
Don't worry, Allie. He's going to be fine.
Oh, you're probably right. Mr. Humphrey will watch out for them.
Let's get back to the Browns' dinner party.
Are artichokes sexy?
Only to other artichokes.
Oh, I'm glad he's straightened out.
Allie, I'm back.
I'm in Chip's room.
Oh, man, the market was so jammed. They were out of French bread. We'll have to stop at the bakery. Whoa, what hit this place?
Hurricane Chip. Oh, listen to this. Dear Chip, is this class boring or what? Right back. Linda.
Ooh. Who's Linda?
Girl who dots her I's with little hearts.
All girls in the 8th grade dot their eyes with little hearts.
Wonder why he never mentioned her. You want some gum?
Sure. Probably because you're the mom and she's a girl?
Yeah, probably. They're so private at this age. If it wasn't for laundry, I wouldn't have a clue.
My mom did her best detective work that way.
Let's see. 1 crumpled test paper, B+.
Oh.
Yeah. 1 comb with fewer teeth than Leon Spinks. And 1... One condom.
You didn't like your meatloaf?
I'm too upset to eat.
Allie, probably not what you think it is.
I think it's a condom, Bob. What do you think it is?
I mean, he's probably just carrying it around to feel grown up.
Maybe. But where did he get it?
Oh, there's a million places he could have gotten it. From a friend, in a drugstore, vending machine.
Vending machines? Whatever happened to bubble gum?
It doesn't work as well, Allie.
Kate.
I think Kate's right about the best friend. You know, when I was 15, Doug Bergeson and I stole some from his older brother just because it was cool to carry him around in your wallet. I carried that thing around so long you'd see the imprint through the leather. I was some cute kid.
Real cute, just like a Norman Rockwell painting.
Well, no, my point is I never had a chance to use it. By the time opportunity knocked, I think I've made my point.
You know, I don't think it does any good to second guess him. The best thing to do is just ask him.
Right. Bob, we should go up to that ski lodge right now.
Allie, I don't want you to think that I'm taking this lightly, but embarrassing him in front of his friends and cutting short his weekend is not the best way to handle this, especially since we don't know the facts.
Bob's right. It could be very innocent.
You forget, I found it in the same pocket as the love note from Linda.
Love? No, all she said was the class was boring.
Obviously, she's a thrill seeker. Oh, God, what if they're on the same trip?
We have nothing to worry about. The boys and girls are staying in separate sections of the lodge.
Besides, you yourself said that Mr. Humphrey was going to keep a close watch on them.
How do I know what Mr. Humphrey will do? I don't even know what I should do.
You should talk to Chip.
I know. But it was hard enough talking to Jenny about sex.
Allie, I told the weekend anchor I'd sub for him Sunday night. But if you want me to, I'll stay and talk to Chip. Unless you think his real father should talk to him.
Charles?
She's right. He should probably talk to somebody who's actually had sex.
Morning, Allie. Is the coffee ready?
Oh, I finished it. You'll have to make a fresh pot.
What's all this?
Hors d'oeuvres.
For which army?
For Dr. Brown's party.
It's a sit-down dinner for 6. You have finger food here for 50.
Well, what we don't feed them, we can freeze. I was up all night. I had to do something.
You were up all night. Did you eat breakfast?
No. I kept searching for an explanation. Where did it come from? Why is he carrying it around?
Allie, you've got to calm down. Because staying up all night on an empty stomach is not going to help the situation. You want me to scramble you some pancakes?
No. My stomach's in knots. My head is spinning. Chip is my little boy.
He's not such a little boy.
Well, he's not a man yet, either.
Aren't teenagers frustrating? You don't know whether to read them a story or loan them the car. Hi, Mom. Hi, Kate.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi, you must be having some party.
Catering one.
Ben and I left the tape over here the other day.
Yeah, the rental's gonna kill us.
Jenny, has Chip talked to you about any girls lately?
No, not that I can think of. Oh, wait, you know, he did mention that he thought Christy Brinkley was hot.
Christy Brinkley.
I doubt she's the one.
Why are you talking about this? I mean, what makes you think Chip's interested in a girl?
I found a condom in his pocket.
A what?
One of these. I found one of these in his pants pocket.
Way to go, Chip!
The reason I'm telling you is that if you know anything, I want you to tell me.
Chip's just a little kid. Why, just last week he was asking me if people's noses get mushed when they kiss.
See, Al?
See what? It sounds as though he's planning on kissing someone.
I don't know, Mrs. Barsky. When I was a kid, it was cool to steal one of those from your dad, just to carry it around.
Yeah, I've heard of kids who did that.
Why is everybody in such a hurry to grow up? It is not that much fun being an adult.
Mom, just don't worry. Try and relax.
Yeah, Chip's a good kid.
Jenny.
Hello.
Hi, Dr. Brown. I'm Kate McCardle. This is Allie Barsky.
Come in, please. I see you dress alike.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, only when we work.
Of course. I can't tell you how glad I am you agreed to take this job on such short notice. We just had to celebrate when my husband won the award for sexual deviance.
You actually give an award for that?
My husband's a psychiatrist, too. He's a Freudian. I'm a Jungian. Our guests are mostly Gestalt. They should be arriving soon. I'd like to sit down to dinner at 8. Will that work out all right for you?
Allie? Huh? Dr. Brown would like to serve dinner at 8.
Oh, sure. I thought we would start out with oysters Rockefeller.
For no particular reason.
And then we'd go on to Caesar salad, lasagna, stuffed artichokes. Oh, do you want the condoms before or after dessert?
Excuse me.
Coffee. When do you want me to serve the coffee?
Well, after dessert will be fine, thank you. Oh, that'll be Dr. Goldstein. He's obsessively punctual. Now, if you need anything, you'll let me know.
Thanks, we're fine.
Do you want to serve condoms before dinner or after dessert?
It was on my mind. It just slipped out.
Well, thank God it was a Freudian slip and she's a Jungian analyst. Maybe she won't make too much out of it.
I don't know how I'm going to make it through this job.
Could you believe what her husband won the award for? I told you these psychiatrists are obsessed with sex.
Well, at the moment, so am I. My mind is racing with things to say to Chip. My heart's palpitating. I think I'm hyperventilating.
Allie, there's just too much coffee on an empty stomach and no sleep.
Are you sure I'm not having a heart attack?
It's just your body reacting to the caffeine.
I think it's overreacting. I'm feeling dizzy. What should I do?
Bend over.
What?
No, come here. This is an old actor's trick that Max taught me. You unlock your knees, you drop like this, you bend over, and you shake out all the tension.
If I bend over, I'll fall down.
No, you won't. You'll feel good. Trust me.
Tomorrow we're switching to decaf.
Okay, just shake. How do you feel?
Nauseous.
Just keep on shaking like this. We're going to add a little vocalization, okay? We're going to take a deep breath and let it out.
Oh.
Not oh. Ah.
Oh.
Allie? She told him I can tell. Every time I walk in there, the conversation stops and 12 trained eyes are trained on me.
Maybe it's because Charles and I got a divorce and he didn't have his father at a crucial time.
Allie, will you just put Chip on hold for a second? Those people think you're crazy. I mean, they're looking to see what we're going to do next.
We're going to serve the stupid salad.
All right, can we serve it calmly and professionally this time?
I'll try my best.
Pretty awful. Well, he's obviously repressed.
That would be my diagnosis.
It sounds like she's trying to force him to remain a child.
Precisely. She's just not allowing him to grow as an individual.
So you're fairly certain it's the mother?
Isn't it always the mother? Oh, sure, blame the mother. Boy, that really burns me up.
Allie, you cannot take the fact that you're upset about Chip out on the guests. They have a right to their own opinions.
They weren't voicing their opinions. They were mother bashing.
They were talking about one individual case.
Oh, you heard what she said.
Isn't it always the mother?
Face it, Kate, we're psychology's scapegoats.
Maybe we are, but tonight we're also psychology's caterers. And if you don't calm down, we're going to get thrown out of here.
Sorry, I'm upset.
All right. Will you do me a favor?
Don't ask me to bend over again.
I won't.
What are you doing?
I'm pouring a shot of brandy.
That's for the crepe Suzette.
Yeah, well, what's left in the bottle can be for the crepe Suzettes. What's in the glass is for you.
Me?
Sip.
No change.
Give it time. How's the lasagna doing?
Oh, bet you it's almost done.
Yeah. Great. Let's start arranging these plates.
Oh, first I have to refill the wine glass.
Allie, I'll refill the wine glasses. You stay here.
Kate, I am calm. The brandy is working.
That's good. Take the lasagna out to cool and I'll be right back. They need more bread.
It's in the oven.
I'll get it. What was that?
I hiccuped. Oh, are you all right? I'm feeling much better now. How's everything out there?
Allie, they are crazy about your lasagna. Maybe that's the wrong choice of words, but still, I think we've redeemed ourselves.
Good.
Allie, where are you going?
I'm gonna serve her bread.
Allie! Al!
Surrender!
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm feeling a little dizzy. Is it getting warm in here or what?
Allie, where's the brandy glass I gave you?
It's over there. Do I need another sip?
No. As a matter of fact, it looks as though just a couple little sips was plenty on an empty stomach.
It's very hot in here. Don't you think maybe instead of the crepe Suzettes, we should just serve ice cream?
Don't worry about dessert. I'll take care of it. You just hang on, okay? I'll fix the crepes. Allie, we're out of brandy.
How can that be? I just had a couple of sips.
There was a half of a bottle of brandy here.
I'm sorry. I'll get some more. It's hot in here.
Al, I think I should make you... How about a cup of coffee?
Oh, no, nothing hot.
The meal is just marvelous.
That's just great. We're just making dessert.
Does this seem hot in here to you?
Not particularly.
Well, she's been working very close to the stove. Sit over here. It's very cool.
Is there more garlic bread?
I was just going to bring it out here.
Well, I'll bring it out in a minute. We just have a small problem.
Yes, I'm beginning to sense that.
Well, it's just that we're planning to serve these beautiful crepe Suzettes, and we accidentally brought an empty bottle of brandy.
I see.
Is there a liquor store near here?
I keep a bottle in the library. Why don't you come with me?
Oh, that's great. That's perfect. Thanks. You stay there and don't move.
Stay. Okay, forgot the bread. Okay. Right.
It wasn't.
How long did it take you to actually complete the study?
3 years more or less. I had to conduct over 100 interviews and...
Bread?
No, thank you.
Leave it here for later. Didn't you like your lasagna?
Oh, it was delicious, but I'm on a diet.
Not me. I'd like to have seconds.
So you're gonna eat?
Who wants to field this one?
Are you feeling all right?
Fine. No, actually, I'm depressed. No, concerned is a better word, but don't pay any attention to me. Just go ahead with your dinner.
Are you concerned about a drinking problem?
No. I'm not going to tell you what I'm concerned about because it involves my son, and you're just going to say it's because I'm the mother. But 8th grade is too young to be having sex. Oh, I know. You guys think it's okay, because Kate says all you guys think about is sex.
Allie?
Hi, Kate.
Feeling any better, Allie?
Oh. The headache's gone, but the humiliation is coming back. I'm beginning to remember everything I said.
It's nothing that they don't hear every day.
From crazy people.
From people with problems. Speaking of which...
You guys, I had the best time in my whole life. I went on all the lifts and all the trails. From now on, I live to ski.
Looks like we have an Olympic champ in '96.
Oh, man, it's such a rush. It's the most fun thing I've ever done.
Really?
Yeah. Are you okay, Mom?
Oh, yeah, I just had a little headache. I'm so glad you had a good time. Hey, why don't you go into your room and unpack your suitcase?
Okay. Do you think we can maybe go skiing next weekend?
Maybe. We'll talk.
All right.
So when are you going to have this little talk?
Now, I just needed a few moments to collect my thoughts.
It's not going to be that hard. Just remember what the doctors told you.
Seek professional help. May I come in?
Sure, Mom. So, did you think about us going to the mountains next weekend?
Not just yet. I have something else on my mind.
What's up?
Chip, do you remember when I took you to see Top Gun and Kelly McGillis asked Tom Cruise over for dinner and they had some wine and they were staring at each other for a long time and I sent you out for popcorn?
Yeah.
I sent you out for a reason. Do you know why?
You were hungry?
No. I didn't want you doing what Tom Cruise did.
You don't want me to be a fighter pilot?
This isn't working. Chip, I found a condom in your pocket.
Mom!
What were you doing with a condom in your pocket?
It wasn't mine.
You were just carrying it around for a friend?
Eddie gave it to me. He was passing them out to everybody.
Eddie was passing around condoms?
Mom, do you have to keep saying that word?
Well, Chip, if you're old enough to have one in your pocket, you're old enough to hear the word. Oh, and by the way, I don't think you're old enough to be carrying one around.
All the guys do it. It's no big deal.
So you weren't entertaining any thought of using one?
Oh, has anyone ever died from embarrassment?
It can't happen. I tried it last night. Chip, you shouldn't be embarrassed to talk about sex. It should be something that we can talk about together.
Thanks, Mom, but sex and mothers just don't go together.
Chip, mothers have sex.
Oh, man.
As a matter of fact, it's a prerequisite for the job, and it's something we ought to be able to talk about.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Well, I want to know how you feel about it, what you think about it.
Sounds pretty good.
As good as skiing?
Yeah.
Well, it is. But there's a big difference. Skiing is recreational. Sex is a part of an adult relationship that involves love and commitment.
I know.
I'm not talking about a teenage crush.
I think I'm too young, don't you?
Much too young.
How old do you have to be?
Well, there's no set age. But when you get there, you'll know it. And at that time, I hope you'll remember to use a...
Mom, please, don't keep saying it.
Chip, people don't die from embarrassment. But they can die from ignorance.
I know.
Do you also know that birth control is as much a man's responsibility as it is a woman's?
Yes. Are we almost done with this talk?
Yeah. But I'm glad we had this talk. Communication is very important. You know, Bob thought he was the one that should have the talk with you, but I'm glad it was me.
Bob knows?
Yeah.
Oh, man, does Kate know too?
Yes, but it's okay. We're adults. We understand. And now that we're comfortable enough to talk about sex, we can talk about it anytime, right?
Yeah, I guess. But not...
Oh, I'm gonna wash my hair and watch television.
You did that last Sunday.
Yeah.
Here it is. West Side Towers. Isn't it great?
I'd forgotten how big it is. You know, you and Bob could lose each other in this place.
Took me 5 years to find him. There isn't a building in this world big enough to lose him.
I don't want to get personal, but how can you two afford this place?
Aha. We can't. Even with a sale from Bob's house in Boston, we're still in hock up to our necks.
21 stories up.
Bob's convinced we can afford it. But just in case, I ordered a sofa with change already under the cushions.
So you give up a few things. It's worth it. This place makes our basement apartment look like a basement.
Yeah, well, we had pretty good times in that basement.
Yeah, it's gonna seem so empty without you and the kids.
What are you gonna do about a roommate?
I thought I'd take an ad in the Village Voice. How does this sound? Roommate wanted for 4-bedroom garden apartment. Must be kind, supportive, obsessive compulsive, and going to be my best friend.
I am not obsessive.
Allie, you're not moving in until Wednesday, and you're already washing the windows.
That's not obsessive, that's neat.
Yeah, you're neat, like Orson Welles was chubby. Look at this refrigerator.
Isn't it terrific? I finally have my own ice maker.
With a freezer full of tooth decay, cake, pie, candy, soda.
That must have been left by the old tenants.
Well, possession is 9/10 of the law.
I'm gonna go measure the closet in the bedroom.
I'll come with you. If the refrigerator's full of food, then maybe the closets are full of clothes.
It was supposed to be delivered yesterday. We're moving in this morning. Well, it had better be soon. Goodbye.
I've got boxes, I've got tape.
Got an old kit bag.
Why, you got troubles?
The store can't find our furniture. They searched the warehouse, and it's disappeared.
They lost your living room?
Well, they're not admitting to it. They say it slipped by them.
Probably posing as a den.
Mom, the movers are ready to start my bedroom. I'm not finished packing yet.
Tell them to go to Chip's room. Bob's in there working. Hello? Hi, Mom.
Listen, this probably isn't the perfect time to bring this up again, but, since we're all moving anyway, couldn't I just move into the dorm?
Nope.
I love these mother-daughter talks we have.
Okay, Mom, why don't you ever just come by around 7 o'clock? Thanks. Okay, bye.
Have who come by?
Your probable replacement. My mother's neighbor's daughter, Haven, is interested in renting your room.
Haven? Sounds like a character from Dynasty.
Sounds like a woman who comes with her own fragrance.
Somebody else is going to be living in this room. Feels kind of strange.
I know. I don't like the sound of it any better than you do, but she's in a rush to find a place, and I could use the rent.
Mom!
Mom, they dropped my aquarium. There's fish all over the floor.
You get the phone, I'll get the fish.
Hello?
What happened? Watch the glass!
Yeah, Bob? Yeah, he's right here.
Don't step on him.
Get him before he swims underneath the bed.
Bob, it's for you. He'll be right here.
Would you hold Moby Dick? Thanks. Hello.
Where's Wanda?
In a holding tank.
Thanks, Kate.
What about the others?
3 are saved, 3 are sushi. There's glass, colored sand, and water all over the place.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
Thanks. Yeah, I'll be right there. Allie, I hate to do this to you, but I gotta go.
What?
I got a meeting.
We're in the middle of moving.
Yeah, I know, but I've been trying to arrange an interview with this guy forever, and he's finally available. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Is it too soon to ask for divorce?
Yes.
Gosh, I hope you weren't waiting very long outside. My mother said you weren't going to get here until 7.
I couldn't wait. Kate, I really, really want this place.
Really? You haven't even seen it yet.
I know, but it's really, really perfect.
Well, it's really messy right now. My roommate just got married, and I helped her move into her place today.
That's really sweet of you. You are a really sweet person.
Thank you.
Is my bedroom upstairs?
Yeah, but don't you think we better speak about the rent first?
Okay.
Your half comes to $412.
Okay.
And there's other expenses, cable, telephone, utilities.
Okay.
And I will expect a security deposit.
Well, would 3 months rent in advance be okay?
3 months?
Okay.
Wouldn't you like to think it over first?
Nope. Some people think and some people do. I'm a doer.
What do you do? I mean, what kind of a job do you have?
Oh, I write poems for greeting cards. You know, like, your puffy eyes and stuffy nose are dripping like a garden hose. So take your pills and get well quick. It isn't pretty being sick.
Iambic pentameter, isn't it?
Okay, and what about you? I'll bet you do something really great, right?
Well, my ex-roommate and I have a personal services company.
That sounds really, really interesting. Do you have a boyfriend?
Well, I did have one, but he just recently left me for another woman.
Oh, wow, that's really sad. Have you considered palimony? My bestseller is Roses Are Red and Violets Are Blue. If he leaves your bed, get a lawyer and sue.
You wrote that.
Mommy says it's a gift.
3 months rent in advance, huh?
Yep.
I should have known. Haven Clavin.
Mom, the ugly paint's chipping off the 2 narrow windowsill in my poorly designed bedroom.
You're not moving to the dorm. The super's on his way up to fix the sink. I'll have him check on it. In the meantime, why don't you vacuum the chips?
No, I'd love to, but we left the vacuum at Kate's.
I love this place. There are girls in the apartment across the street.
Any guys?
Nope.
Oh, well. See ya.
Where are you off to?
Gonna rehearse for the band.
Why don't you have them meet over here?
Oh, you see, because they all live in the dorms. And it's a lot easier for me to go all the way up there, alone, in the dark, on the treacherous, crime-filled subways.
You're not moving to the dorm. Where are you going?
Over to Bar Eddie's binoculars.
Hi, Kate.
See you later.
Bye, guys. Al, I forgot this.
No, I didn't forget that. That's yours.
No, it isn't. Oh, thanks. That's sweet. But this is yours. You bought it for you. I love the way you're doing this place. You know, early UPS.
If that furniture doesn't come, I'm going to cancel the order and upholster those boxes.
All this place needs is a cute little housewarming plant.
Well, thank you. That's lovely.
Need some water.
Oh, don't use that sink. The pipe's leaking.
Oh, we gotta cater a lunch in less than 2 hours? You think we can do without water?
The super's on his way up to fix it. In the meantime, let's start with the hors d'oeuvres.
All right. So, how was your first night in the new place?
Fine. Bob almost took a shower in the closet, but aside from that, how was your hunt for a prospective roommate?
She's moving in this weekend.
That fast? What's she like?
She paid me 3 months rent in advance.
She sounds terrific. Oh, that must be the super. Mr. Carello.
Hey, how you doing? What's the problem?
Sink's leaking, paint's chipping, the door to the closet is...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. One at a time. Which sink is leaking?
This one.
Oh, yeah? And who might you be, Legs?
I'm Kate McCardle. I'm a friend of Mrs. Barsky's.
Lou Carello. Any friend of Miss Barsky's is a friend of mine. You know what I mean.
Mr. Carello, can we get back to the sink?
Yeah, sure. Sink. Leaky sink. In the K, I...
TCHEN.
C-H-E-N. Let's go. That's a receipt for the work order. I get to it when I can.
No, it has to be done today. We are catering a luncheon this afternoon.
Ooh, cry me a river, huh? I got plenty of the tenants with problems, you know.
Here's $20.
$20?
box?
This is not necessary.
Go to work.
Guess what?
Bob, what are you doing?
Oh, I got some great news. Well, some great news and some less great news. Actually, they're the same news. You want to get some glasses?
Tell us, please.
Well, I know this is going to be a pain in the neck, but...
What?
That interview that I had yesterday was with a television station that needs a sportscaster for their 11 o'clock news.
You got a new job on TV?
Yeah, they're trying me out for 13 weeks, and if my ratings are good, I'm in.
Hey, congratulations.
Thanks. Who are you?
I'm with her. I prefer my bubbly in the mug, you know, like?
That's the super. What station?
10.
I love 10!
Yeah. WNTD in Washington, D.C.
Washington? The station's in Washington?
Yeah, so stop unpacking. We're gonna move.
Move? Move?
Hey, you guys are gonna move. Sink can wait.
The contract's only for 13 weeks. Yeah, but if they pick up my option, I could be the next Howard Cosell. Oh, Allie. Oh, she's thrilled. Chief, can I talk to you later? Yeah, thanks. Bye. Hi.
Hi.
Tough luncheon?
No.
Bad traffic coming home?
No.
You're, mad at me because we're moving.
No.
I'm upset with you because you didn't discuss it with me first.
Oh, well, you didn't seem upset before.
We weren't alone before. Bob, don't you think this is something we should have decided together?
Yeah, you're right, but I didn't tell you because, well, I didn't think I had a shot at this thing, and I didn't want to get your hopes up. I didn't even want to get my hopes up.
But you accepted the job without even talking to me first.
Well, I just assumed you'd be happy for me.
I am happy for you.
Allie, you're putting vegetables in the dishwasher. Look, you're right. We should have talked about this together. I am sorry. I mean, I don't want everyone to make sacrifices for me.
Well, we don't want you to have to make sacrifices for us either.
Allie, now you're loading clean dishes.
I don't know what...
Don't either. Look, let's talk about this together, huh?
Guess what, you guys? I just made the football team. What a great school.
Hi, Kate.
Haven?
It's me. Want a soda?
No. Yeah. What are you doing here?
I moved in. So far, so good.
I thought you weren't moving in until the weekend.
I know, but I told my boss I found this really, really great place and I couldn't wait to move in. And he gave me the day off. He is always giving me the day off. Oh, what do you think of this?
Congratulations on your diet. I'm so happy that you tried it. Though I really love that ton of you, I love you more now that you're one of you. Well, I can see you've been working very hard, so I'll just go upstairs.
Oh, no, don't go. Let's do girl talk.
Girl talk?
Yeah, you know, relax, have our soda, and talk about our day.
Allie and I used to do that.
Well, now you and I can do it.
That's very sweet of you, Haven, but I've had a really tough afternoon.
So, tell me about it.
You don't want to hear my problems.
Oh, sure I do. Misery is where I get all my inspiration.
Okay, have you got a poem for a person who is about to lose her best friend and business partner?
Allie's dying?
No. Allie's moving to Washington. It's just that I don't know what I'm going to do without her.
Wow, that's really sad. But the solution is staring you right in the face.
It is?
Sure, silly. From now on, I'll be your best friend.
Kate? Haven? Haven? The eggs are few. We're low on flakes. If I were you, I'd make pancakes. If you were me, you would put your head in a blender.
Hi, Kate.
Kate.
Hi, Jenny. Hi, Chip. So nice of you to pay a call. My roommate drives me up the wall.
Really?
Really, really. Come on in.
Thanks. We came over to ask a favor.
But we don't want Mom to know that we came.
So what's the favor?
See, I want to move into the dorms with Emma.
Oh, darn, that's what I want to do. I'm sure she'd like you better.
Anyway, you have to help me convince Mom.
Well, you know how stubborn your mother can be. But, you know, if she and Bob are going to move to Washington, I don't see how she could object.
Right. But that's only if they move to Washington. If they don't, I'm still going to need your help.
Oh, I hate to interfere between you and Allie, but you know I will.
Thanks, Kate.
We have to come up with a really good reason for her to let you move out.
Yeah. Like what?
Have you tried being really obnoxious?
Boy, has she ever. Chip, well, you want them to move. I don't. If I have to move to Washington, I won't have any friends and I won't be on the football team. I want to move back in with you. Can I please?
Just give me a minute. Guys, it's Bob.
Don't tell him we're here. He'll tell Mom and she'll be upset.
Hi, Bob. What a surprise.
Hi, Kate. I wonder, oh, thanks. Could I, talk to you for a minute?
Sure. Can I get you a cup of coffee?
Oh, no thanks.
Oh, Bob, you know what? Coffee is perfect for times like these.
Oh, okay.
So, what's on your mind?
Well, Allie and I spent hours last night going around and around about moving to Washington, and I'm still not sure what she wants.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me when you think about how wishy-washy she is.
She is not. She's the most wonderful person in the world.
You haven't known her as long as I have.
Well, that's why I came over to talk to you. I wonder, what do you think she really feels about this?
What did she say last night?
Well, she said she'd move to Washington. But I'm afraid she just said it to make me happy. You know, like I said, she is the greatest.
Oh, she's not that hot.
Did you two have an argument or something?
No. I'm just trying to talk myself out of missing her so much.
Oh.
But if I were Allie, if I had to think like Allie, I'd try to put myself in her place. Or maybe I'd even try to talk like Allie. Like, right now, she'd probably say,
I really think we should move to Washington.
How did you do that?
She cheated.
You sneak. You were there all the time?
Mm-hmm. I came to get a vacuum. I think we should move.
Oh, honey, it's not fair to you. You've got your business. We just bought a new condo.
Yeah, honey. It's not fair to you.
You guys are here, too?
Yeah. I guess you heard everything we said to Kate, huh?
Mm-hmm. Chip's right. You have been obnoxious.
All right. I think we should put our cards on the table. Sit down. I want to know what everybody wants.
I don't want to move to Washington.
Isn't it really, really great? I think it's positively the greatest apartment I've seen in my life. Kate, this is my very, very, very best friend in the whole world, Blair. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Allie and Bob Barsky, Jenny and Chip Lowell. This is my new roommate, Haven. And this is her very, very, very best friend in the world, Blair.
You're the ones moving to Washington, D.C., right?
Right. They haven't made up their minds yet.
Oh, right. Kate told me about your problem. I don't see why he doesn't just commute on the weekends. Want to see the upstairs?
There's more? You are so lucky.
There's two of them.
With one good brain. What about it? I mean, it's only for 13 weeks. I could leave Monday morning, come back late Friday night.
You know, that's not such a bad idea. Live apart?
Well, just until we see how the job works out.
We've only been married a few weeks.
I'd only be away 4 nights a week.
I can stay on the team.
And I can move into the dorms.
Great idea.
Whoa, one thing at a time.
I mean, it would solve our problems. And we wouldn't be locked into anything. What do you say?
Well, I guess we could give it a try.
Oh, great, I'll make it.
Well, as long as you come up every weekend.
Well, except the weekends that you visit me.
Kate, now you've got to help us with a problem.
Doesn't anybody write Dear Abby anymore?
See, I want to put a kitten poster in my room, but Blair thinks puppies are cuter. A lot cuter. But kittens are so cuddly. But puppies are so precious.
But it's your room.
That's right. Okay.
Do you think you could find me a job in Washington, Bob? Are you properly ashamed of yourself, Allie Barsky?
Can I help? Sure. There's a couple over there. There's one. You missed it.
Uh-huh. I'll call you as soon as the tape arrives. I love you, too. Bye, sweetheart.
Bob?
No. Bag boy at Ristides.
How does first show go?
Fine. He wore one brown sock and one blue sock, but he doesn't think anybody noticed. He's sending a tape up.
I'm sure it was great. Nobody knows more about sports than Bob.
Yeah, I just wish I could have been there for the cheers and the applause.
There's no cheers and applause on the 11 o'clock news, Allie.
There would be if I had been there. Tape's here. Call Bob. His number's by the phone.
Whatever happened to Hello, Lou? I mean, I brought that all the way upstairs. You know, it's not really my job, but I figured it might mean a lot to you, gratuity-wise.
Money would cheapen the moment.
Cheap moments are special to me. What is it, anyway? Some little film you two ladies made in your youth?
Try not to speak when there are people in the room.
Hi, Bob. It's Kate. Yeah, Allie wants to talk to you.
Hi, we just got it. I'm playing it now. He edited it so we don't have to watch the whole thing.
WNTD News at 11 with Maggie Rafferty, along with Dave Valley and the weather, Martin Blakey with the Washington Report, and Bob Barsky with all the sports.
Yeah! Come on.
The front has pretty well swept through the whole country, and the unseasonable snows have botched things up throughout this whole area. Power was out in Atlanta, and airports were closed from Denver right through to the East Coast. It was just an awful day, but we'll look for some improvement tomorrow. Maggie?
Bob's next, right? Yeah.
Thank you, Dave. Dave predicted warm weather for the nation on last night's show, so we're not off to a very accurate weather week. Are we, Dave? We'll have no mistakes on the sports, though. Our new man on that beat, a former professional football player himself, the very knowledgeable and very handsome Bob Barsky.
Am I blushing?
Yes, you are.
Yes, and it looks good on you.
Good for her.
Can we get into sports?
I'm all ears.
Hey, not all.
Will you shut up?
Because of the unusual weather this weekend, there were 4 NFL games rescheduled for today. On the West Coast, the much-anticipated matchup between the 49ers and the Seahawks was once again snowed out, as was the Bronco-Giant matchup. On the East Coast, the Bills and the Saints were canceled. And our hometown Skins at the Packers never even made it to the stadium. Except for a heck of a checker game between 2 of our cameramen, this is a day in sports that I'd just as soon forget. Maggie?
You poor guy.
Quite a start. I'm glad I didn't have to do it. Glad you're on my team, Bob.
Isn't she nice?
We'll be back with the Washington Report right after these messages.
You were great, and the anchor really liked you. Can you ask for more money yet? Okay. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Was he terrific or what?
He was great, and he looked great.
Maggie What's-Her-Name thought so, too, that's for sure.
Yeah, she smiled a lot.
Yeah, that's your husband.
She's an anchor. That's what they do.
Oh, really? I must have missed Connie Chung coming on to Merlin Olsen. Did you see her wink?
You saw her wink?
Play it back. She winked at him.
It was a casual thing.
You saw it too? I didn't see a wink.
Because you were looking at Bob. Lou and I were looking at Maggie.
Put it on again.
I'm not putting it on again. Goodbye, Lou.
Oh, hey, listen, you don't have to hit me with a truck. I know when it's time to leave. See you later. But play it back. You'll see.
So she winked at him. So what?
Oh, Allie, she did kind of look like she was coming on to him.
That is classic paranoia. The average person on the street sees none of this. So she winked at him. So what? People like Bob. You like Bob. Don't you ever wink at him?
Yeah, a lot.
Well, stop it.
Morning.
Morning, Chip.
Is that Bob's tape?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Quite a start. I'm
Wow,
glad
looks
I didn't
great.
have to do it. Glad you're on my team,
Who's
Bob.
the winker?
Maggie Rafferty. She's the anchor.
We'll be back
She's really
with the
pretty.
Washington Report right after these messages.
Oh, Mom, I'm late. I'll eat these on the way, okay?
Okay, give me a kiss.
Mwah.
Bye, Chip.
Bye, Kate.
You know, it's like James Garner and Mariette Hartley. You know when they did those commercials and everybody thought they were married, but they weren't? It was just their little act, and the people loved it, and they sold a lot of the product. Well, that's what Bob and Maggie are doing.
Bob is James Garner.
Exactly. And Maggie is Mariette Hartley. Only they're good.
Well, she's sensational.
I can't wait to see this one.
You're gonna have to. Kate, you'll see that there is nothing going on. She probably just had something in her eye. What you thought was a wink was a blink, I think.
Time for the sports with bashful Bob Barsky. Now, don't blush again, Bob. Bob's new to the D.C. area, but we're taking good care of him. Aren't I, Bob?
I saw it. It's me. The same thing happened with Charles. It's got to be me.
Allie, it's not you, it's her. Bob didn't do anything.
He's so alone down there, so vulnerable.
Why don't you go down to Washington?
Oh, I could never do that. Bob would think I didn't trust him. Trust is a big thing with Bob.
Yeah, they all want to be trusted. I better hurry. Princess Fasood is going to be here any minute. I've got to get dressed.
Those Arabian wives don't have any problem with trust. The other woman is another wife. Has she been to America before?
I know nothing. The embassy called. They hired us to show her around the city. I just hope she speaks English. You know, Allie, maybe we've been making too big of a deal out of Maggie's style. Maybe you were right. Maybe she's just trying to be Mariette Hartley.
Of course I was right.
Oh, that's the princess. Would you stall her? Give her something exotic to drink. I'll be right out.
Miss McCardle?
No, I'm Miss McCardle's associate, Allie Barsky.
I have brought Her Highness with me. May she wait inside?
Please.
Hi. Oh, what a great place. Oh, wow. Oh, I wish I had some place like this instead of that dumb palace I live in. Oh, you can split Hakeem. I'll be fine.
If she could be dropped off at the consulate before 5?
Yeah.
I will split.
And that's it for this Wednesday night. Back to you, Maggie.
Thanks, Bob. That man can make me like sports. That's it from the newsroom. More news tomorrow with...
All right, now that was last night's show. Now be honest, Jenny, you know about these things.
Even if that were on the radio, it would be obvious.
She's coming on to him a little, right?
A little. It's the Young and the Restless all over again.
What should we do? Mom hasn't even seen this one yet.
Give the tape to me. I'll put it in with my laundry.
She'll really be upset if she sees it.
She'll handle it. Chip, Mom's over 21. You gotta start treating her like an adult.
Hi, kids. Laundry, Jenny?
Yep, that's me, Laundry Jenny.
How's school?
Oh, great. Let's see, I got an A in humanities,
Yay!
B in civilization,
Yay!
and a really hot lab partner in biology.
Biology's fine, as long as there's no chemistry.
Another tape came.
Oh, good. I'll look at it later. Did Kate call?
No. When's dinner?
About an hour.
Good.
You staying?
Oh, no thanks. I got a date.
Mad scientist?
You know it.
I'll get it. Hello? Hi, Bob. Yeah, I just got in. We have a chance to cater the dog show. Not for the dogs, for the people. Yeah, I'm gonna bring them a quote tomorrow. How's things going with you?
Oh, great. Well, good. Oh, kind of okay. Say, did you see last night's tape?
I just got it. I'll play it as soon as I hang up.
Well, I wore that blue shirt you gave me. Oh, you'll see. Maggie liked it. She's got this thing about how people look on her show.
Her show?
Oh, yeah, make no mistake about it. It's her show. She's the boss. She can be real tough on the staff, but she likes me. At least she says so anyway.
Good.
I miss you, Al. This Monday through Friday isn't as easy as I thought it would be.
Tell me about it.
Well, I will. This Friday, I'll get the first shuttle after the show.
Great, Bob.
It's my wife. Oh, Maggie just walked in. I'm anxious for you two to meet.
Won't that be something? Listen, I'll let you get back to business. I can't wait until tomorrow night.
Kids okay?
Everybody's fine. Love ya.
Yeah, me too. Bye, Al.
She's managing without you?
Oh, yeah, she's great. You'd really like her.
I don't have to like her. I like you. One like to a family.
Princess, you look great.
Yeah, I just hope that my husband likes it.
Oh, he's gonna love it.
I hope so, otherwise he's gonna cut off your hands.
Really? Now, you look great. Don't worry about it. You look great.
Isn't New York great when you're filthy rich?
Would I know that? Well, where do you get this energy? Aren't you tired?
I'm only 23.
Knock it off, Princess.
You know, Kate, you have no respect for royalty.
What time does the plane leave?
It's my plane, Kate. Takes off when I get there.
It's your plane? What a shame. You're never gonna get any bonus miles. Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to check the messages.
Hi, darling. Big Bob Barsky here, not with the sports, but with the news, and it's not too good either. Listen, I won't be able to get home tonight. Some kind of staff get-together that I don't think I should miss. I'll catch the first shuttle in the morning, though. Love you.
He's fooling around with somebody.
No.
Hi! Oh, looks like you guys had a good day, too. You look fabulous.
Yeah?
Any messages? Princess, I am so sorry you're not going to get a chance to meet my husband. He doesn't come in until tonight. Have I stopped smiling since I got in?
Hi, darling.
Is he cute or what?
What time does Bob's plane get in?
He said he was going to take the first shuttle this morning. You want some more juice?
No, I'm fine. Mom, I've been watching some of Bob's tapes. What do you think of the Dragon Lady?
Who?
The lady on Bob's show. I think she's got the hots for Bob.
You too?
No, I just think he's a nice guy. Was that funny or what?
Hi.
Where have you been?
Well, Washington. You know, I work there, right?
I'm sorry. Hi, Bob.
Hey, Bob, I'm watching some of your shows. You do real good.
Oh, thanks. People seem to like me. I haven't had breakfast yet.
Here, have mine. Football practice. See you guys later.
It's been a real exciting week, Al. They've been promoting the show a lot. We picked up half a ratings point by Thursday. I don't think it has anything to do with me, but if somebody else does, that's great. I know one thing. I sure am glad I'm home. Perhaps I should introduce myself.
Hi, Bob. Hey, love your shows on TV. You look tired.
Well, I am, actually.
Really?
Well, I better be going. I can see that you two have to talk.
We do?
Yes, you do. And the only reason that I'm leaving is because it's none of my business. And Allie will fill me in later. Bye.
Do you want to start? Or should I?
Well, I definitely think this is something you should start, then I'd know the topic.
I want to know what's going on between you and Dragon Maggie. Don't say nothing, Bob. Don't insult my intelligence. I have eyes. We all have eyes. Kate, Jenny, Lou, Chip. That's 10 eyes. They've seen everything.
Oh, wait, just hold it a minute here. I don't know what you've seen, but you are right about the fact that there is something going on, and I don't know how to handle it.
Oh, so you're admitting it. I didn't expect you to.
Well, what did you see? Was it on the tapes?
There was winking, smiling, the hint of things to come. It was a disgusting display, Bob.
Oh, well, I missed that. Who was doing it, me or her?
She was doing all the winking. You were sharing the smiling. You didn't see any of this?
No, I was too busy with my own thing to even notice her. What I was aware of was what's going on off the air.
Off?
Yeah. You know that staff meeting last night? That was between me and her.
You didn't know that?
Honest, I thought it was with everybody, but she took me out to dinner and I didn't know what the hell to do.
Hit her! You should have hit her!
She said she thought it would be a good idea if we were seen around the city together. Well, I got the idea that she wanted our relationship to be a little more personal and business.
Nothing slips by you, boy.
She's the boss, Al. She got the weatherman fired for making a mistake the first night I did the show. I mean, she can get anybody fired. Look, my reviews have been pretty good. If I can just hang in there for a little bit, maybe I can get a job in New York or L.A. I mean, that's what we want, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what we want. But if this had happened to me, how would you feel?
Well, I wouldn't like it, but I know that nothing would happen. I mean, nothing's going to happen with me either, except that I'm going to be pretty uncomfortable for the next couple of months.
What happened to the last sportscaster?
Well, I heard she tried the same thing, and he flatly said no.
I admire him.
Oh, good. Why don't you call him and tell him? He's doing the 5 a.m. farm report in Wyoming.
So he's up then?
There you go. You set that aside for 2 weeks, and you'll have a pocket in it for the spring.
Great, thanks, Bob.
Oh, how's your hitting?
I strike out a lot.
You know why?
I missed the ball, I think.
When it gets warm, I'll take you to the park.
Great, thanks, Bob.
There were hundreds of things we could choose from.
Oh, I don't know, Al.
Sexual battlegrounds, firepower, Coal versus Danfold Industries, harassment in the office.
Okay, I want to hear all about it. How to say no to your boss? Aha!
It's the Maggie problem.
She was coming on to you?
Bob told me all about it.
So, how are we going to handle this problem in the nation's capital?
There is no problem in the nation's capital.
I didn't carry all these books from 42nd and 5th because there's no problem.
Al, I am not going to sue her. I'm going to simply tell her that I don't want a personal relationship, that I don't want to be seen with her outside the studio, and that I have this fabulous wife that's much more important to me than a TV show in Washington.
Call her right now.
I'll tell her after the show Monday.
Why after? Why don't you tell her when you get there?
Because that's when she's going to ask me to go out for a drink, and that's the perfect time for me to tell her about you and about me and sexual harassment.
What if she fires you?
I'll cry. I will. I'll actually cry.
What time is it?
11:30. Bob is just finishing his show, and Maggie is making her move. Nice show, Bob. How would you like to go out with me for a drink and talk about things? Why don't we go to my apartment? It's so much more comfortable than a bar. We could put in a CD, light a fire. And then?
Look here, Maggie. I don't date sluts. As a matter of fact, I don't date anybody. I happen to be married to a pretty terrific woman who lost 2 pounds this week, and your cheapness makes me cringe. I do the sports, and that's it, bimbo.
Boy, Bob's tough.
Hello? Hi, honey. Tell me everything. What happened? What did you say to her? What do you mean you didn't say anything to her? I don't like this, Bob, okay? No, I have confidence in you, but how can anything happen if you didn't say anything to her? No, I trust you. But do I have to wait for the tape? Okay. Good night. No, 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 no. I love you. Yeah, I love you. Bye. He didn't say anything to her.
That's good. That's a start. They're not talking.
This better be good, or Mrs. Barsky goes to Washington.
My suggestion in the first place.
WNTD News at 11 with Maggie Rafferty, along with Martin Blakey with the Washington Report, Bob Barsky Sports, and the Capitol's newest weatherman, Billy Roy Demas.
Our new man on the weather beat makes my temperature act up. Is that terrible? I guess it is. Oh, well. The very knowledgeable and handsome Billy Roy Demas.
I'm not that handsome.
You'll do in a pinch, Billy Roy. Let's hear that weather.
She winked at him.
It's going to be a beautiful day. It'll stay that way through Wednesday, possibly Thursday morning, when we're going to be bothered by a front from the west that'll bring some moisture into the capital area. It'll clear up, though, on Friday, and get out your kites for the weekend, because the wind's going to kick up.
My kite is out and ready. And now, sports with Bob Barsky.
And just to show you that that shouldn't matter, see you at home.
Enjoy. I chose lasagna as our first lesson because it's easy to prepare and you can prepare it well in advance, thus giving you more time to spend with your guests.
Excuse me, some of your noodles are torn.
Well, that happens, Ed.
When my mother makes it, all the noodles are intact.
How nice for her. Ed, can you help me grate the mozzarella?
Excuse me, I just want to make sure I got all of this. Combine in a large saucepan 2 cans Italian-style peeled tomatoes, 4 8-ounce cans tomato sauce, 2 teaspoons.
Yeah, I'm going to give you all written recipes after the class, but basically we're here just to enjoy the experience of being in the kitchen, to smell the oregano, to feel the texture of the mozzarella.
Which I must tell you is not fresh. When my mother makes it, she always uses fresh.
Well, Ed, that's where your mother and I have a philosophical parting of the ways. I use packaged mozzarella for a reason. If you've ever tried to grate fresh mozzarella, you'd understand.
Now, my mother can do it. Why don't you
Don't question my methods, Ed.
Would you say the best way to grate is with a sharp downwards motion?
I suppose.
And the noodles, are they laid out horizontally or vertically across the pan?
I'd have to say horizontally, Carol.
Oh, my name's not Carol, it's Amy.
You're not Carol Pearson?
Carol Pearson is my boss. He overscheduled himself again this month, but he didn't want to miss your class, so he sent me to take notes.
Okay. Traffic coming from the airport was so terrible. I would have been better off if I had flown to Philadelphia, rented a car, and driven home. I would have made better time. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that you had the cooking class.
Kate, this is Ed, Brenda, and Carol. Amy.
Hi, Ed, Brenda, Carol, Amy.
No, Amy. Her name's just Amy. Ed, why don't you grate the Parmesan, and Brenda, add the tomato sauce to the onions. Amy, you can take notes on what they're doing. I'll be right back. You okay?
Sure. Why shouldn't I be?
Well, if it was Jenny transferring to UCLA, I'd come back here with mascara down my cheeks.
Defensive makeup. I went the waterproof route. Besides, it's for the best, Allie. I promised Emma that she could go to UCLA, and now that her dad has a television series, he's got a house with a pool, she's gonna love LA. Why shouldn't I be happy?
You're amazing. You're so mature.
No, if I were mature, I would have meant everything that I just said.
Why don't you use a wooden spoon instead of a metal spoon?
Leave me alone.
Why the long face, Karen? What's wrong?
This is the worst television show that I've ever seen. Even Max is awful.
It's a good thing you're not still married to him. You'd have to pretend he was wonderful.
I've done that before.
Shh. This is the last scene.
Kiss her! Kiss her!
No, don't! All right.
I should have been an actor.
Max never kissed me like that.
You probably never wore a dress like that.
Chip, homework time.
Okay. Kate, I really think Max is great.
I gotta go too.
Jenny, what did you really think?
Well, the plot is too stupid to believe.
Isn't it?
So, it'll probably be a hit. See ya.
Bye.
Bye, Jen. Well, looks like Max is going to be a big star.
You guys know I have always been Max's #1 fan, and I know I should be only happy for his success. And most of me is.
But
The ugly truth is that it's a whole lot easier to be supportive of someone's career when they're doing worse than you are.
Ooh, that is ugly.
I just can't help but feel small in comparison. Now that Max is a star, then I have nothing that I can point to in my life with pride.
Kate, that is not true. What about Emma?
3,000 miles is a long way to point. If I'm such a fantastic mother, why did she leave?
You know why Emma left, and it has nothing to do with you. You're just going through the empty nest syndrome.
Maybe so, but I'm in the prime of my life. I should be going through the feathered nest syndrome. I'm gonna be 40 years old next week, and all I have to show for it is more cellulite and fewer brain cells.
Well, at least you're not feeling sorry for yourself.
Kate,
Allie.
Well, I just want you to
Please don't try to cheer me up. You're so bad at it.
Well, if I'm bad at it, it's your fault. I don't get any practice. You're always so happy. Let me try, please. Okay. Kate, you shouldn't be depressed. Because no matter how bad you feel now, tomorrow is another day.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm serious. All right. Kate, you shouldn't feel depressed. You've got your health.
Oh, this is pathetic.
All right, all right, all right. One more chance.
Okay, one more.
Gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face. Brush off the clouds and cheer up. Put on a happy face. And spread sunshine all over the place. Put on a happy face. Well, Gina, I thought I'd do it this way. I'd take Kate out for a late birthday lunch, then you come over here and start setting things up, and then... So you're sure you have all of those 8 cups in the same pattern? I'll be over later to pick them up. Bye, Bloomingdale's. Hi.
Hi.
Did they renew your license?
Yeah, but they wouldn't let me use the same picture. What is this, Lori, Ellen, Gina? Goodbye, Bloomingdale's. You're giving me a surprise birthday party.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm having a ladies' brunch the weekend that Bob is away. It's been too long since we've been together.
Really? Then why does it say birthday cake under Gina?
B-I-R-T-H-D-A-Y spells birthday to you? Boy, you know how to take the fun out of life.
I don't want to ruin your fun, Ellie, but I don't want to party.
You're just saying that.
No party.
No party? Why not?
Because I've got nothing to celebrate.
Gina, remember the birthday party I invited you to? Forget it. Kate, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing up?
I couldn't sleep. Look at these pictures in my photo album. I had some wonderful times in my life.
When was that taken?
This was the March on Washington. Can you see me and Max way back there?
Oh, my God, look at those braids and that headband. Kate, you're not wearing a bra.
I burned it. See, here's a picture of us roasting marshmallows at the bonfire. This is a picture of us at the dean's office.
Where's the dean?
He wasn't invited. We took over the whole building, remember? We were famous.
Oh, I remember. That's the famous jail cell.
Yeah. You know, I've traveled too far away from that person. That's what's got me into this trouble.
What trouble?
I'm so boring. I want to get active in the world again.
You know, that's not a bad idea. A couple of hours of volunteer work a week might just be the ticket. There is a soup kitchen about 10 blocks down.
The Peace Corps.
What?
I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the Peace Corps.
How does that woman do it?
Look, Allie, I got my Peace Corps application.
Great.
What are you doing?
Fighting with this cheese.
I think the cheese won.
It ain't over till it's over.
Look how thick this thing is. I'm gonna fill it out right now.
A momentary sanity lapse at 3 in the morning is understandable, but I can't believe you're going through with this thing. You sleep on mats on the floor?
Sure.
This brochure is thicker than those mats.
I'm gonna be so tired at the end of the day, I won't care what I sleep on.
I can't believe you've thought this thing through. Do you have any idea what the African sun can do to your skin?
I'll wear big hats like Katharine Hepburn in The African Queen. Look at this picture, for example. These Peace Corps volunteers have just taught these Maasai warriors how to irrigate their fields. Now they're sitting down to a big feast to celebrate their success. Isn't that wonderful?
What are they drinking?
Cow blood.
Oh, my God!
I never knew that you were so hopelessly bourgeois.
I'm sorry if I'm bourgeois, because sitting around in some ant-infested tent tossing back a shot of plasma is not my idea of a good time.
Here's the skills section. List all skills, knowledge, and experience in the areas below. Carpentry. I can do that.
You can?
Sure, I built a bookcase once.
Do Maasai warriors read?
That's another thing that I can do. Teach people to read.
In Swahili?
How hard can it be? Architecture. I have experience with that.
You have?
Mm-hmm. I took a course in college.
So, you're going to teach these natives to build libraries to house their bookcases?
You don't think I can hack it, do you?
Well, it's not that. I just think your skills are more urbane.
So what are you saying? I should go over to Africa and teach the locals how to track down a good shoe sale?
No, I don't think you should go to Africa at all. I think Emma's leaving created a void that you're trying to fill by becoming mother to the world.
I am not just trying to fill a void. Okay, maybe I'm mostly trying to fill a void. But I'm also trying to add something important and meaningful to my life. Even if I don't have any special schooling, training, or experience.
Could always run for vice president.
Casablanca. Work for Ingrid Bergman.
Hi, Kate.
Hi, Jenny.
What you doing?
Looking at the map of Africa. I applied to the Peace Corps.
Yeah, I know. Is Mom home? I came by to get some money for books.
No. How much do you need?
That's okay. We're going out for lunch tomorrow. I'll hit her up for it then.
Your mom's so lucky. I wish that were Emma was here to hit me up for some money.
You really miss her, huh?
Yeah, well, I was her mom for 18 years. It's kind of hard to quit cold turkey.
Then don't. Consider me your daughter.
Thanks, Jen.
Thanks, nothing. Money for the books? And buy me a car?
Help yourself. Hello? Oh, hi, Allie. Jenny's here to see you. Oh, you poor thing. How long have you been stuck there? Oh, no. Is there anything I can do to help? No, Allie. No. Anything but that. Okay, we seasoned the chicken with salt and pepper and rosemary. Did you get that?
Indeed.
Okay, insert 5 cloves of garlic under skin and into chicken's cavity. Garlic. Garlic.
Garlic.
It comes like that? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, insert under skin. Under skin? There must be something wrong with this recipe. What are you smirking about?
Nothing. Nothing.
Right then. I'll just put these in here. Okay, now, cover chicken with olive oil. This pan won't do. Hold on. Okay, this one will be perfect.
Dear, isn't this pot for lobsters?
I really don't think the chicken is going to know the difference. Throw it in, Ed. Well done. Okay, olive oil.
How much do you use?
It says cover the entire chicken, so. Boy, this is an expensive recipe. Do you want to share with us what's so darn funny?
It's just, you have a very unusual style of cooking, that's all.
You want to teach the class?
No, I'm having too much fun learning from you.
Thank you. Okay, it's ready for the oven. Ugh.
May I?
Sure. Watch out we don't spill any. It's so expensive. Okay, open the oven. Oh. You forgot to move down the rack. This pot won't fit. All right.
Hi. Sorry I'm late.
No problem. It's going great.
What's this?
Roast chicken.
Why does it look like soup?
She covered it with olive oil.
Kate, covering with olive oil means dabbing olive oil all over it, not drowning the poor thing.
And she used 5 whole, unpeeled heads of garlic instead of cloves.
Tattletale!
Ed, if you knew she was doing something wrong, why didn't you tell her?
I'm sorry. It was just so amusing.
You're expelled from this class. I'll send you a refund.
Don't expel Ed. Expel me. The whole thing was my fault. I told you I couldn't do it.
Oh, Kate, that's not true.
Yes, it is. At least in the Peace Corps, I'll be able to do something good.
You're joining the Peace Corps.
Yes.
Spreading heartburn to the third world.
In the corner, Ed. The corner. Now! What you doing, birthday girl?
Oh, reading my birthday cards. 40 and fabulous. Well, at least it's half right. Allie, look what I got.
One of those birthday envelopes with money in it.
No, it's from the Peace Corps. It's probably my assignment. Maybe this birthday's gonna turn out okay after all.
You're not really going to Africa, are you?
No, I'm not. I've been put on a waiting list. I guess a lot of fabulous 40-year-olds must have applied in the same month.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Now, how can you say that when you know how much this means to me? Well, I just hope you've invited a lot of people to my surprise party tonight. I think I'm gonna need a lot of cheering up.
Kate? You told me to cancel that party, remember?
Yeah, because I knew you'd never do it.
Want to bet?
Get off it, Allie. You're just trying to throw me off track. I know that you are not the kind of person that could let my 40th birthday go by just like that. Are you?
Oh, of course not. No.
I never thought so. So what's the dress? Formal? Casual?
Casual. Very casual. As a matter of fact, why don't you go out and get yourself something new to wear? It'll cheer you up.
Okay. What time's everybody getting here? So, I'll know when to get back.
Take your time.
Okay.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya. Gina, remember I said Kate's birthday party was off? Well, it's on again. What do you mean you can't come? Liposuction? I love your thighs.
Well, here I am. Home. Hello?
Surprise!
Happy birthday! Oh my gosh! I am so surprised, I can't believe it! Who are these people?
Well, you remember the cooking class.
Oh!
Hi. And this is Chip's friend, Billy.
Happy birthday. Is this gonna last long?
Shut up, Billy. You're getting cake.
Happy birthday, dear.
Thank you. Who are you?
This is my mother, Mrs. Gordon.
Look, I am sorry that these cupcakes are store-bought, but according to Ed, they're better than anything you'll get here.
My boss is sorry he couldn't make it, but he sent you a check for $10.
Amy, I thought we'd do gifts after we cut the cupcakes. Okay, everybody, ready to sing happy birthday? Oh, no, more guests!
Hey.
Hi.
I'm Sam Phillips, your neighbor across the hall here, 21D. You got any of those little teeny-weeny batteries? This remote control's on the fritz here. You know?
Sam, come in. We were just about to sing happy birthday. I want you to meet the guest of honor. Where is the guest of honor? Ah. Don't jump, please.
I wasn't going to, unless, of course, you're going to give me another pep talk.
Well, you know, it is always darkest before the dawn.
Goodbye, Allie.
No, come on, give me a break. Help me out here.
You're the worst. You give the worst pep talks. You give the worst surprise parties. Ed's mother?
Well, you know, it's hard getting people at a moment's notice. Do you have any idea what people are doing to their bodies these days? Oh, don't cry. Please don't cry.
I am laughing.
Aha! The plan worked.
Right.
Oh, well, so it wasn't the plan, but it worked anyway.
Thanks, pal.
Kate, Emma's on the phone.
Oh, she remembered. Hi, honey. Yeah. Actually, around the park.
A compromise. How about a nice brisk walk to the French bakery?
Fair deal.
Slow down!
Great meal, Al. You know, that's what I miss most when I'm in Washington.
Is that all you miss?
That's all.
Allie, are these your pickled sweat socks?
Those have been here longer than we have.
Well, let's start tossing things out. We're running out of room here.
Hey, anything you don't want, I have plenty of room for back at the dorm.
Oh, well, here, you can take this. Couple days, it'll be a science project.
Anything from tonight available? Mrs. Barsky, you're a great cook. That was the best meal I've had since the last time I ate here.
Thank you, Ben. I'll pack up some leftovers. Touch that and die.
Boy, I can't wait till I'm at college so I can come home and eat whatever I want.
Oh, Chip, you'll love it.
Yeah, I bet. But what do you do all day?
Well, we go to classes, we study, and I sing in the chorus.
I go to the library, study Russian. I play trombone in the band.
Were you two always this boring, or did you have to take a course?
Oh, shoot. This has an ink stain in the pocket.
Good, we can get rid of it.
No, that's a great shirt. I've got one just like it.
Good, we can get rid of it.
Well, we should go, Ben, if we want to get back in time to study.
Yeah, you're right.
That's how you pack? Everything will get wrinkled.
Well, it all gets wrinkled anyway. We have about this much drawer space.
Thanks again for dinner tonight. And tomorrow night, and the next night.
I packed some fruit in there for your roommate. I remembered she doesn't eat meat.
Thanks, Mom. Bye-bye.
Bye. I really like that boy.
We really can tell.
I am so lucky. I have a daughter who turned out exactly the way I wanted her to. She's just like me. We have the same taste in men. We have the same bad taste in shirts.
My plane leaves in 2 hours. I got to get ready.
You know, I bet Jenny could use a new chest of drawers up in that room.
What a nice mom.
Well, I have a nice kid.
I'll take the Civil War for 300, please, Alex.
The answer is the specific issue which precipitated the Civil War.
What is whether or not slavery should be permitted to expand into the territories?
Right.
Hi. Hey, Jenny, any chance I can borrow your blow dryer? My stupid idiot roommate broke mine.
Oh, sorry, mine's broken too.
Yeah, we've both been using mine, but you can borrow.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot. I'll bring it right back.
Meanwhile, back at the plantation.
Oh, we know enough. I'm gonna take a nap.
No, we're not done yet.
Jenny, I'm really tired.
Come on, how about a caffeine break? I'll go get us a couple of sodas.
No. Stay here. I'll go get them.
Yeah, sure. Ben, get up.
What, is tomorrow already?
No, it's double jeopardy. I just saw my mother coming up the hallway.
Your mother, the one from last night?
Yeah, that's the one.
She never pops in.
She never did before.
Well, you're in big trouble.
Yeah, so are you.
No way, I'm transferring.
Come in. Hi. What are you guys doing up here?
Hey, you're just in time for the wrap-up of the Civil War.
Too late to put some money down on the North?
I brought you a surprise. Come, help me bring it in.
Ooh, I hope it's a pony.
Okay. Oh, I think it should go right over there, under the window next to the stereo.
This is so great, Mom. Thank you.
There. How's that look?
Perfect. You always know what I need.
I'm a mother. I know everything. Where's your roommate?
My roommate? She's in the bathroom. I'll go get her.
No hurry. So, how's the studying going?
Oh, it's a killer. And the worst part is, I know I'll forget everything within 5 minutes after that test.
Oh, you'd be amazed at how much you retain.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What was the key factor which contributed to the Civil War's inevitability?
Pasta salad.
Pasta salad?
Yeah, when the Northerners rode through the South, they stopped off at Terra, insisted that Scarlett serve it at the barbecue. Big blow up.
Oh, yeah. Funny how it all comes back.
Well, here's my roommate, Cheryl.
Hi. Good to see you again.
Hi.
Oh, and this is Kate.
Hi.
I see you take the trombone, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's great.
Not great. Good.
Are you and Ben in the same Russian class?
Da.
Really popular subject.
Da.
Can't you say anything else but da?
Yet really.
I think that's pretty darn good for first-year Russian.
So, Mom, you came all the way up here just to deliver me a dresser? That's so nice. Can we take you out for coffee?
Oh, no, we gotta run. Let's get going.
Maybe next time.
Well, I'll walk you out.
Sure.
Thanks. Yet, really?
Well, it's difficult to form a sentence when you only know 2 words.
I know. Thanks for the help.
Sure.
Didn't they see you come back in?
I just told him I forgot my book. Thanks, Cheryl.
I hope it worked.
Yeah, me too. My mother would kill me if she ever found out that Ben and I are living together.
Really?
Da.
Da, 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 da.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes, we can do that. Thank you very much for calling. Goodbye.
Who was that?
That was Mrs. Ellis.
Ah. I hope you told her that she has nothing to worry about this evening, as I have made the most incredible beef stroganoff.
Well, I hope we can quick pick up some beef stroganoff helper.
Why?
Because Mrs. Ellis just called to add 4 more guests.
Don't worry. Be happy. Kate, I've been thinking. Don't you think it's kind of odd that Cheryl and Ben have so much in common? That they share the same Russian class and they both play the trombone?
Uh-huh.
I don't think Cheryl is Jenny's roommate.
Uh-uh.
I think they're pulling a fast one on us.
Uh-huh.
I think Cheryl is Ben's roommate. What do you think?
I think you're half right.
What do you mean half right?
The half about Ben having a roommate.
Not Cheryl?
Not Cheryl.
How could Jenny do this to me?
I don't think this has anything to do with you, Allie. And before you get excited, we're not even really sure that that's what's going on. We just have this incredible body of evidence. Anyway, so what if it is going on? What's so terrible? That's what kids are doing today.
What kids?
Your kid.
Well, I caved in when she insisted on a co-ed dorm. But I draw the line at a co-ed room.
Allie, don't go out and do anything that you'll be sorry for.
Oh, I won't be sorry. They might be, but I won't be.
She'll be sorry.
Strasvitsia.
Ooh, I love it when you talk Russian.
Moscow, Kiev, Leningrad.
Siberia.
Mom!
Mrs. Barsky, what a surprise.
Obviously.
What's up, Mom?
Ben, could Jenny and I be alone for a moment, please?
Sure, I'll just go down to my room and have some of those delicious leftovers.
Your room. This is your room, isn't it?
Uh-oh.
Ben, stay. This involves you, too. Look, Mom, just try not to get too excited.
I'll try.
Just what the hell is going on?
Well, if you'll just excuse me, I'll...
No, stay here. Look, Mom, it just makes so much sense. We're in love.
Oh, well, that's conducive to clear thinking.
Okay, look, we have 3 classes together. We spend all our free time together. We study together.
That should be enough.
I'd sure like a little space right about now.
You got it.
Ben, stay right here.
How about here?
Look, can't you just try and be reasonable?
I don't have to be reasonable. I'm your mother.
But, Mom...
No, but moms. You're 18 years old, and as long as your father and I are paying for your tuition, your meal plan, paying for you to live with a girl in this dorm, you will do so. Am I making myself clear?
Yes!
But I set her straight. Oh, Bob, can you imagine 18 years old and she thinks it's fine to live with her boyfriend? Well, we'll see how fast that changes. Hold on, Bob. Jenny's here.
What brings you guys out on a school night?
Oh, nothing much. Mom, we just wanted you to know that we've discussed what you told us.
Good. I discussed what I told them.
And we've come to a decision.
Good. Come to a decision.
We're getting married.
They are out of their minds. Hello? Hello? Charles? I called your service because we have an emergency. It's about Jenny. Jenny, your daughter. How far are you from a gas station? Well, pull in and call me from a real phone.
It was loaded.
It's no time for jokes.
Who was that on the phone?
It's Charles, calling from our own.
What?
His car phone. But when he's up in the mountains by their little cabin, it sounds like our own. I hope he backs me up on what I said to Jenny.
At the risk of getting yelled at, maybe you shouldn't have yelled at them.
Oh, yes, I should have. They're too young to get married. They're just teenagers.
Yes, but they're teenagers in love, and all the yelling in the world isn't going to change that.
What's your solution?
Well, I think you should do what I did. Let your kid go to school out of state and, pray.
It's a little late for that.
Why don't you just go ahead and give in and let them live together?
No way!
Well, then you are going to have to sit down and calmly tell them what marriage is really all about.
I did that.
No, you told them what life would be all about over your dead body.
Hello? Yes, Charles, this is much better. Yeah, we have a problem. Jenny wants to marry her boyfriend. Uh-huh. Yes? I agree. Fine. Goodbye.
That was quick. What'd he say?
He said he had every confidence that I could handle it, and if I got into trouble, I should call him.
The man is a rock.
I've got to talk her out of this. Help me.
Allie, you better be careful. Think Romeo and Juliet.
What about them?
Well, the more Mrs. Capulet tried to talk him out of it, the more they were destined to get married. I think that you should just act like you thought it over and you approve it.
Jenny saw Romeo and Juliet. She knows how it ends.
Think the Fantastics. All through their lives, the boy and the girl were never allowed to be together. They grow up, finally their fathers approve, and suddenly the boy and the girl take no interest in each other.
So I'm to act like I approve. How do I do that?
Okay, think Lucy and Ethel.
Listen to this. You can make up to $8 an hour working in a pizza shop. That's a lot of dough.
Good.
That was a joke.
Oh, sorry. What's with the job, honey?
Well, I figured after my mom's big lecture on how will we support ourselves, we ought to give it a shot.
Yeah, but making $8 an hour isn't going to pay for school.
No, of course not. But it's not going to happen anyway. Look, my dad's not going to cut me off.
Jenny, is this how we really want to start out? I mean, maybe we are deluding ourselves by thinking that sharing this room is something like being married. Maybe we are too young.
Sounds like you've been talking to my mom.
No, I've been talking to my mother and to my father. I just got off the phone with them. Jenny, the truth is, if we get married, they won't be talking to me. They just flat out said, no, you can't get married.
Like my mom?
Worse. My mother was on one phone and my father was on the extension. They were yelling at me in stereo. Oh, Jenny, they haven't even met you yet. And already they're accusing you of ruining my life. They're threatening to pull me out of school and make me go to work.
So you think we should call it off?
It gets worse. I think we should switch back with our old roommates. I hate to, Jenny, but I think we should.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, I felt really bad doing that to my mom anyway. It's just that, why do parents always have to win?
Hey, do they? Once we take them for $70,000 and get our degrees, we can do whatever we want.
You are so smart. Hello? Why? Sure, but why? Okay, we'll be right over. This is my mom. She wants us to come over.
Do we have to?
I'm sure it's just to talk.
Okay. We'll tell her we're not getting married. That should make her happy.
No, Ben, it would make her happy if I told her you were gay.
Hey, that would make me Ben gay, huh?
Oh.
She's not getting married. She's just too young. It's out of the question.
By the time we finish giving them our version of marriage, I'm sure those kids will change their mind.
I hope so. Boy, life was a lot simpler when we were in college. We didn't have such complex issues to deal with.
We didn't have complex issues. What about Vietnam, race riots, the first attempt to introduce the metric system?
Okay, so I forgot a few things.
Hi.
Well, there's the happy couple.
Hi. I'm glad you're here.
Look, Mom, we know that you don't want us to get married.
That's not true.
It's not?
No, I've thought it over and I've decided if you really love each other, you might as well be together.
We should?
Kate?
Reverse Psychology 101.
This is from Max and my first apartment.
Oh, you had mice?
No, we had roaches. Anyway, I thought that maybe you guys should have it now.
Oh, thanks, Kate, but we don't have roaches in the dorm.
But if you get married, you'll have to move out.
Yeah, and when you first get started, you can't afford very much.
And whatever you get, you'll want to keep clean, so I got you an engagement present.
A toilet brush?
And scouring powder and disinfectant and rubber gloves.
2 pair, because we know you're going to want to share that housework.
Housework?
Yeah, that's half the fun.
Yes, a family that sprays together stays together.
Oh, speaking of families.
Mom, we know all about birth control.
Oh, so did Max and I. Have you met my daughter, Emma?
You know, we should probably talk about the wedding. I thought it should be something small, perhaps about 200 people. There are things we have to talk about before the wedding. The dress, the flowers, the caterer. I'm sorry, Jenny. Here I am, dealing with probably the most important moment of your life. And I'm being a jerk. Instead, I should be straightforward with you and tell you exactly how I feel, and I'm acting like Bozo the Clown.
And his sidekick, Clarabelle.
Mom, it's okay. Ben and I
No,
came
Jenny,
all the way
Jenny,
over
hear me out. Getting married because you love each other and you want to spend the rest of your life together is one thing.
But, Mrs. Barsky...
Yeah, but getting married because I won't let you live together in the dorm is...
Crazy, which is why we came over...
Crazy! Exactly! You're too young to get married. There are so many choices you have left, so many changes.
Yeah, we know.
So I'm asking you, please, just to give up on the idea, just until you graduate. If you don't want to do it because I'm asking you, do it as a favor for me. For a mother who loves you so much.
Okay, Mom, we will.
Really?
Really?
Looks like the wedding's off.
So, does that upset you?
No, not really. I could never figure out who to sit my Aunt Delia with. Nobody likes her.
Every family has one of those.
Well, we better go, Ben, if we want to move your stuff out of my room.
Tonight?
Well, sure, if we get back on time.
Well, hey, take a cab. Here, take 2. Here's money. Take money.
Mom, we don't need your money.
No, please, Allie, I insist. You made this wonderful dinner. Now you just relax and let me clean up.
Won't hear it. Your company.
Oh, so I guess you're cleaning up tonight, huh, Bob?
Yeah. Well, I am now.
She got you.
Where's Kate?
I don't know. Tim, may I interest you in one of the world's greatest chocolate brownies?
You have got to be kidding me. I'm going to have to run 10 miles around the reservoir tomorrow just to work off the world's greatest lasagna.
Relax. I will share with you a secret known only to women.
Ooh, I'm willing to pay money for this kind of information.
Well, it's free because you and Bob are in the same business. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Any food you eat with your fingers has no calories.
Well, in that case, can I have a handful of lasagna and a few extra napkins for the road?
You're not going, Bob.
Oh, stick around for a couple more minutes.
I'd love to, but I have an early tennis game tomorrow morning.
Come on, have some coffee. I don't get to see you anymore.
Well, that's because you have a good reason to stay home.
I like him. He's invited back. Oh, Kate, where have you been?
Where have I been?
Yeah, I'd like to introduce you to Tim Mayer.
Hi, Tim. Where have I been? I've been standing in line to buy orchestra tickets for the Phantom of the Opera for a client tomorrow. Now I know why they call them Phantom tickets. There aren't any.
You struck out.
No, I sold out. There was a scalper in front of the theater. Don't ask me how much these 2 cost.
Is that legal?
Does it matter?
It might. Our client is Judge Franklin.
Well, I'll give him a great description of the scalper. Little guy with a mole on his nose laughing while he was counting my money.
You think he'll go for this?
Oh, he will. It's a great show.
Oh, good. Maybe the judge will tell me all about it since I'll never get to see it.
Well, now, Kate, let's not be cranky in front of our unmarried guest. I want Tim to have the illusion that we come from a nice, normal family.
I'm sorry if I sounded cranky, but how would you like to stand in line for 4 hours for a musical that you're never going to get a chance to see?
Oh, I don't think you're missing that much, really. It's just your typical love story about a singer who wants to sing better and a phantom who wears a mask over half his face who promises he can make her a better singer if she just comes to live in the sewer with him. So she does, he does, she rips the mask off him, he throws a chandelier at her, and he dies.
Well, thanks. You just saved me $50. The next time you guys want to fix me up, would you mind giving me a little warning?
We were afraid you'd say no.
You're right. That's why I'd like some warning.
Sorry we were sneaky, but you have to admit, he's perfect for you.
How would I know? I'd need a little more information.
Such as?
Well, Clearly, he likes women. I find that very attractive in a man. Why isn't he married?
Divorced.
I know the type. Just use him up, toss him out.
They grew apart. It was mutual.
Right, and now he is secretly waiting for a reconciliation.
Wrong. When she remarried, he went to the ceremony.
What does he do for a living?
Not too much.
Aha, you see, he's lazy.
No, he has a lot of people working for him. He owns 3 television stations. I'm telling you, Kate, he's terrific.
Is he a good kisser?
The best.
Well, I still have one absolute criterion that I require in a man that Tim has failed.
Yeah? What?
He hasn't asked me out.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Chip. Chip, come here for a minute.
What's up?
Whoa, not that close. Why do you smell like the cosmetics department at Bloomingdale's?
I borrowed a little of Bob's cologne. Do you mind?
Not at all. Next time, don't use so much.
I have to. Finish your bottle.
Why the sudden interest in cologne?
Mom, there's this girl in the building, Hillary. She's beautiful.
Yeah, but dead in both nostrils.
Mom, have I ever told you how much I enjoy your little jokes? You're the best. I'm off to bed now to dream of Hillary.
Is there some medication we can give him?
Have you forgotten what it feels like to have your first adolescent crush?
Of course not. I've just forgotten what it smelled like.
Hello. Tim. You didn't. Yeah, I think she's still up. Oh, Kate.
Hi, Tim. What's up? That's not possible. Tomorrow night, 8th row center? Well, it couldn't possibly be as good as the way you told it, but of course I'd love to go. See you then. Bye. The man has just passed all of my criteria.
The show got out 2 hours ago. Where could they be?
Vegas, I hope.
Won't it be great when they get married?
Mom, how do you know they're gonna get married? I mean, you just introduced them last night.
You just know these things.
Mom, I don't think you should get so wound up. I mean, let Kate run her own life.
She's right. Wouldn't it be great if they got an apartment right in this building?
Why do I try?
We could watch football games together on Sunday.
Oh, and on Saturday nights, we could double date at the movies. Oh, here, you just have to defrost this and then reheat it.
Okay, thanks. But, gosh, you know, I don't know how I'm gonna manage with all this stuff going through the subway turnstile.
Jenny. Take a cab.
Oh.
She's manipulating you, Bob.
I know, but I like to watch a real pro in action.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, ease up on Kate. She's almost a grown-up.
Good night, Jen. Jenny's right. We shouldn't push. From now on, it's up to Kate. She'll either thank us for introducing her to the most perfect man in the world, or she's stupid.
Well, since we've done about as much meddling as we can do for one day, I'm going to bed.
Aren't you going to stay up for the eyewitness account?
What for? If it's a disaster, we'll get blamed. And if they've fallen in love, they're probably doing right now what I'd like to be doing right now.
Save me a place. I'll be in a minute.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Well, I can see you're busy reading. I won't disturb you. I'm just gonna go to bed and see you in the morning.
You tell me every single detail of this date, starting with the first word out of his mouth, or you won't live till morning.
Oh, Allie, where should I start? Oh, I know. Okay, right after the theater, we went out for dessert. This gorgeous blonde walks into the room. Even I had to look at her. Tim never took his eyes off of me.
Marry him.
It was our first date.
It doesn't get more perfect than that.
Allie, he's not perfect.
What? What's not perfect about him?
Nothing. It just shows you how intimidated I am by how wonderful he is.
What is it?
Well, whenever he walks, he jiggles all the change in his pocket. It's a small thing, I know. I shouldn't even notice it.
Everybody has little annoying habits. You just grow to love them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What are mine?
None that I can think of off the top of my head.
Oh, good save. How about Bob?
Almost none.
Come on. What is it?
Well, it's his kisses.
They're a little damp. He likes to place these big, wet ones.
You've grown to love this?
I consider Bob's kisses my personal car wash of love.
Tim is great. I'm really going to give this relationship a chance. Oh, Bob.
My best friend dating your best friend. Oh. Every summer we can rent a cottage on Cape Cod. Just the four of us. Won't that be wonderful?
Thought you didn't like the sun. Bad for your skin.
Bob, why are you being practical when I'm discussing romance? Kate says that Tim never looks at other women when he's with her.
I don't look at other women either.
Yeah, well, you work at not looking at other women, which, in my book, is maximum points. You call that a kiss?
The car wash of love is closed for the evening. I understand the sprayers need adjusting.
You heard. Oh, Bob, sweetheart, I am sorry. I lied. I lied to help Kate deal with her anxieties. Your kisses are perfection. As a matter of fact, I don't think I can go to sleep unless I have one right now.
Wax? Right here.
I guess Allie went to bed. Would you like a glass of cognac?
Thanks. Have I ever told you how beautiful you are?
Every day for the last 2 weeks and twice on Sunday.
It's just that I have not been this high on a woman's...
Since you first saw Emma Peel in that black jumpsuit on The Avengers.
I told you that?
Yeah, I think it's sweet.
Oh, we've been going out for a few weeks and already I'm beginning to repeat myself? What haven't I told you?
I think you've told me everything.
Have I told you that I reserved a room for us at an inn up in Vermont this weekend?
What?
We can go hiking, skiing, horseback riding, or if you'd rather, we can just stay in.
It sounds lovely.
I take that as a yes?
Well, it sounds great. It's just that I don't know whether Allie and I have to work or not this weekend. May I call you tomorrow?
I'll wait by the phone.
Where did you come from?
Pennsylvania. Wow, all the hairs on my knuckles just curled.
I think it's the fumes from the cognac.
I think it's you, Kate.
Are you sure?
It must be. Why else would I feel like I'm falling in love with you?
You know, Mom, I was watching TV last night, and Hillary is absolutely right. I mean, it's so obvious, but I never even noticed before. Alan Thicke is America's greatest living actor.
Well, isn't that nice? Good morning. Growing roses in your bedroom?
Tim gave it to me last night.
He gave you a rose. Isn't that romantic?
Yeah. What was it that Dorothy Parker said? Why is it always a perfect rose and never a perfect limousine?
He'd give you one if you asked for it.
You know, you're right. He did give me something else. An invitation.
Bribe me, I'll leave.
With what?
The rose.
Tell Hillary we said hi. Oh. He invited me to go with him to Vermont for the weekend to the coziest little bed and breakfast in the world.
Well, when do you leave?
Maybe I didn't put the emphasis on the right word, bed and breakfast. So, what do you think? Should I go?
Well, no one's ever accused me of being a libertine. However, you have been dating this guy a couple of weeks. Of course, you go.
Of course you're right. Of course I should go.
Whoa, wait a minute. What is the should? Don't you want to go?
I'd be crazy not to want to go.
Why are you asking me?
Because you're my friend. I want your advice.
If you wanted to go to Vermont with Tim, you wouldn't ask my advice. You don't want to go, do you?
Part of me wants to go.
Which part? The bed part or the breakfast part?
Allie, do you think that a woman should settle for a wonderful man who's crazy about her or hold out for a guy that makes her feel weak in the knees?
Tim doesn't make you feel weak in the knees.
No. And I don't know why. He's perfect.
Well, it's killing me to say this, but if the feeling isn't mutual, I don't think you should go.
How many men like Tim are there in the world? At this point in my life, if I pass him up, how many more chances am I going to get?
No one would like to see you and Tim together more than me. But you should be in love. You shouldn't settle for less.
Maybe I'll learn to love him.
Maybe.
But you don't think so?
I know you.
You know the old me. The new me is not going to make decisions based on a schoolgirl's crush. I loved Max that way, and it didn't work out. Tim's the kind of man that can go the distance. Hello, Tim Mayer, please. Hi, Tim. Yeah, Kate. Pack the car. Vermont, here we come.
You know what, Mom?
What?
Have I ever told you that you're just the best?
Yeah, and I believe you told Mr. Coffee Maker he was the best, too. What is it?
Oh, nothing.
Are you sure it doesn't have something to do with Hillary?
How'd you know?
It's in the air.
See, she has this notebook that she carries to school all the time, and she has these pictures of famous people glued all over the cover.
Such as?
There's a big one of Alan Thicke.
Well, that goes without saying. Who else?
Clint Eastwood and Lee Iacocca. Do you realize what this means?
That in order to impress this girl, you have to be a pistol-packing Canadian car salesman?
No, it means she likes all different kinds of guys.
So?
So I'm a different kind of guy. Isn't life wonderful?
It must be great being young.
It is.
Well, I'm all set.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'm just going out of town for the weekend.
You mean you decided to go to Vermont with that guy?
Yeah, I did.
You made the right decision, Kate. I mean, a guy should have the chance to prove himself on the battlefield of love.
Whatever happened to that sweet, young, innocent boy? Chip, I believe his name was.
You guys crack me up. Well, have a good weekend. Gotta get back to my sonnets.
Wait a minute, wait, what? You're reading sonnets?
No, I'm reciting them.
Young love, I'm so glad I'm middle-aged. Have you seen my pretty black and red scarf, Ellie? I couldn't find it in my bureau anywhere.
Left-hand side of the closet, underneath the collar of your green coat.
Here it is. You're right again.
It's not a big talent, but it's all mine.
Maybe I can pay you back. Didn't you say you were looking for that old slicker of yours?
I did. I thought we lost it in the move. It's there!
Ta-da! A little rumble, but still ticking.
Aren't we all? Ah. Good as new.
Gotta fly, I'll be late for my meeting. You have a great time, Kate. Nice raincoat. You must have known I was coming to kiss you goodbye.
Bob, I said I was sorry.
Bye-bye, gorgeous.
Bye, honey. Have a safe trip. This closet is disgusting. There's too much stuff in here. Oh, aren't you going to need these?
Oh, my gosh. Do you remember when I bought these?
It was when you were first dating Max, wasn't it?
Ah, we had such a great time.
I remember that ski trip. You came back saying that every muscle in your body ached.
Yeah, and if we had gone skiing, it really would have been worse.
Tell me something. That same excitement you felt going away with Max, are you feeling with Tim?
Oh, come on, Ellie. You can't compare them. I was a kid then. I'm not a kid now.
Yeah, but isn't a thrill always a thrill? Doesn't a great kiss always make you feel weak in the knees?
Ellie, Tim is in love with me, and I am very fond of him. You should be very happy, especially since you put the two of us together.
I just don't want you to settle for like when you deserve someone to love. Bye. I'm gone.
Hi, you look great. Say, so you're all packed?
Yeah, all packed.
I don't think there's going to be enough snow for skiing.
Oh, no, of course you're right. Anyway, there's a time for skiing, and there's a time for just settling down in front of a nice, cozy fireplace. Tim, kiss me.
You got it. That hold you till Vermont?
That wouldn't get me to the Parkway. Kiss me again, but this time, give me everything you've got. Hit me with your best shot. Sometimes I really hate my knees.
What does that mean?
This is going to be very hard to explain.
Why do I get the feeling there's more to this than an old ski injury?
There is.
What is it? What's going on?
Tim, I want you to dump me.
Why?
Because you're a great guy. You are everything that any woman in her right mind would want. There's no way I could dump you.
Then don't.
I have to.
Why?
I'm not falling in love with you. I don't know why. It's driving me crazy. But if I just keep going out with you, that would be leading you on, and that would be worse than dumping you.
No, it wouldn't. Go ahead, lead me on.
Now, look, I'm sorry. Timing is so bad. It's just that I wanted to make sure that I wouldn't change my mind.
You're serious?
Yes, I am.
Did I do something wrong?
No, you did everything right. It's me.
You don't like my kisses?
No, your kisses are great. It's just... it's my knees. They just don't have the sense to fall in love with you. I'm sorry.
So am I. If your knees change their mind...
I'll call you.
Thank you.
Allie!
You rang.
You heard?
I heard.
I did the right thing, didn't I?
You know you did.
What if I never fall in love with another man again as long as I live?
Well, then you'll just become a dried-up old spinster who'll hate me until the day I die.
Why didn't I think of that? I feel so much better now.
Do you?
No, but I will eventually, I guess. Promise me one thing.
Sure.
If you ever meet another man that you think is perfect for me...
I'll mind my own business.
No. Introduce me. Then mind your own business.
Hillary just dumped me for a 9th grader who wears his hair in a ponytail. I'm just gonna say this once and then I'm never gonna say it again. Love sucks.
I'm sorry, Chip.
Chip, come over here. Join me in some chocolate ice cream.
I'm sure both of you...
Let's hear it.
It's silly.
Come on.
Okay, it's a Busby Berkeley musical, all singing and dancing.
And you're the young innocent who goes on when the star can't?
No, I'm the second chorus girl in the 3rd row in the back.
Allie, we have got to get you a bigger part in your own life. Thanks, Lou.
Hey, anything for you, princess. Wouldn't let someone as delicate as you take a chance on straightening itself. Here, Allie.
A new boy bagged me today, Jeffrey. I was his very first customer.
First time on the job and bags like a veteran. Hi, honey.
Hey, look who's here. How you doing, Mike?
Hiya, Lou.
How's the prince of the 9th floor?
9 is fine. Give me 10.
9, 10.
Have you gotten all those brownies? They're intense.
Yeah, they're intense.
No, I'm afraid that you guys finished them off yesterday, along with every single thing else in the refrigerator. You know, I'm beginning to worry about the missing potholder.
Mike really likes the brownies, Mom. Do you think you could make some more?
Not in the next 5 minutes. Why are you so tired?
I'm not.
Why are you yawning?
It's fun.
If you're looking for the deviled eggs, they're gone.
Yeah, we served them at the luncheon that we catered today. Imagine our surprise when we unwrapped the plate and found 8 eggs where there used to be 12.
Sorry, Mom.
It's okay. Just let me know next time.
Talked to Bob today?
Mm-hmm. This morning. Why?
We're still set for the basketball game Sunday, aren't we? I mean, did you get the tickets and stuff?
Well, they're not tickets. They're press passes. And believe me, he is as excited as you are.
Press passes. Wow, very strong. Who's playing?
The Knicks and the Lakers. I'm actually going to be sitting behind the Knicks bench talking to Patrick Ewing.
What are you going to say?
I haven't decided. Either I'll just ask for an autograph or I'll try something funny like down in front.
Go for the autograph. I like your teeth the way they are.
Hey, you know what you should do? Tell him you've got an incurable disease, and then give him a bunch of pictures and ask him to get the whole team to sign them. We'll make a fortune.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
No, it's not. And don't eat too much of that stuff. I'm making a great dinner.
Okay, Mom.
Got it.
You're staying for dinner, too?
Hey, thanks, sure. I don't eat fish.
We're having fish.
Have you got a steak you could defrost?
Gee, no, Mike, I don't.
Don't sweat. Hey, we'll make it another time. Don't feel bad.
Kate, what's wrong with me?
What do you mean?
I don't feel bad.
Hey, Chipper, back to work.
I've almost got another one finished.
You're a gold mine. Let's see, this one must be, Julie Douglas, 19G, 5-page book report on the ALLIE.
The Iliad, yeah. I love writing about the battles and who killed who and who got killed back.
Sounds like another Rambo ripoff. Here you go. Kevin Oshima down in 7A, paid up. 15 big ones. Here's your cut.
Thanks. Not that I have a problem with or anything, but could you, tell me again why I get 5 and you get 10?
Sure. I came up with the idea. I go all around the building. I line up potential clients. I collect the money. I take all the risks. You write. I think you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, and pretty soon I'll have enough to buy a pair of shades, just like yours.
Yeah, they're cool. They're so dark, nobody can see in. Hell, I can barely see out. Here, you can try them out. Just keep your thumbs off the lenses.
Thanks. Mike, what we're doing is okay, right?
Writing kids' papers? It's a lot better than okay. We're educators.
Educators?
Sure. What kind of kids use our service?
Rich ones.
I mean, besides that, kids who'd write crummy papers if they tried to write them themselves. Kids who'd never get to see what a good paper even looked like. Kids who never learn.
Yeah, we're like teachers. All we need is a lounge where we can go drink coffee and smoke.
Here, taste this. I added something new.
Okay.
Can you tell what it is?
Pine cleanser?
Jalapenos. Doesn't work, huh?
You try it.
Oh, I came up with a recipe for toxic waste.
Oh, no. Just figure out a way to dispose of it and you'll save the world.
How does everybody get into this building? Yes.
Is Mike here?
Yes.
Nice place. You rich? No, they're poor. What's this place look like, a shelter? What's something like this cost? A couple thousand a month?
Couple thousand? What are you, crazy? Does she look like Madonna? This is only 400 or 500 tops.
Give me a break. Look at that view. This is 1,000 easy.
Since you girls don't need me for this discussion, why don't I go tell Mike you're here?
Thanks.
Who shall I say is calling?
I'm Monica. She's Sherry. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. She's Chip's mother, right?
Right.
And you're the other one, right?
No, he only has one mother.
Mike said that Chip lived with his mother and his stepfather and another lady.
Oh, right. I'm Kate. I'm the other woman.
Can I ask you a question, Kate?
I really don't know how much the apartment costs.
Gotta be 1,000 easy.
Would you like to taste some sauce?
All right, Cherie, Monica.
Monica, Cherie.
Right.
Hello? Oh, sure, I'll accept the charges. Hi, Emma, how are you?
Let's go. Later, buddy, hang in there. Get your work done.
Wait, later, Sherry, Monica.
Yeah.
Mike,
Yeah?
which one's mine?
Whichever one you want.
All right. I wonder which one I should pick. Oh, hey, Mom. How do you like my new jacket?
Well, where'd you get that?
It was Mike's. He got that new one and sold me his old one. All faded and broken in already. He's great. We're both wearing these to the party Saturday night.
Chip, what does which one's mine and whichever you want mean, and what party?
Mike's having a party Saturday night in the rec room, and Sherry and Monica are his dates, and he said I can have whichever one I want.
Now I know why I never liked him. He's a slave trader.
He's just super cool. And when I'm with him, everybody thinks I'm cool.
Ah, yes, secondhand cool. I've read about it.
And all the younger kids in the building think Mike's a god. So now they're starting to think of me as a god, too.
Maybe they'll build you a Lego temple.
Funny, Mom.
Chip, girls are not hors d'oeuvres to be passed around at parties, and you are not a god. You're just a great kid, and you don't need Mike to prove you're cool. Besides, what does he want to spend so much time with you for anyway?
Oh, thanks a lot, Mom.
Well, no, I didn't mean it that way. I mean, you're 2 years younger than he is. He's in high school.
Maybe he thinks I'm more grown up than you do.
Well, I wasn't insulting you, Chip.
I'm a little tired, Mom. I've got a lot of homework, and I better get to it, so I'll have it all done by the weekend. See you later.
Wait a minute. I love you.
I know.
Emma says hi. She loves California.
How's she sound?
Very tan. But she's getting all A's and B's on her midterms.
Girls are so easy.
Yeah. Monica and Sherry seem very easy.
Kate, do you know why Mike is spending so much time with Chip lately?
Well, it's pretty obvious that Chip idolizes him.
Yeah, he reminds me of Eddie Haskell.
Why don't you have Bob have talk with him?
Oh, Bob's on his way to Washington, and he won't be back until Sunday. I just wish I knew something about this kid. His parents live in the building. Maybe I should call them.
Why don't you just keep an eye on him and see what happens? You know, kids change idols like they change underwear. When I was a young girl, I wanted to be Nancy Sinatra.
I wanted to be Barbie.
Yeah, she had a great figure.
She was a doll.
Yeah, and those clothes were great. All that spandex.
You're worried about Chip?
Did you pour glue in here?
Oh, it's not that bad.
Oh, you want to bet? You may need a whole new door, and that means big bucks.
Couldn't you at least try to fix it?
All right.
Lou, I need a guy's opinion on something.
Well, why didn't you talk to your husband about it?
Well, Bob's a man. You're a guy. You see, Chip's been spending an awful lot of time with Mike Sheridan lately, and I don't know, he's just a little rough around the edges. And I thought, well, you know him, maybe you could...
Whoa, I get it. You thought being a little rough around the edges myself, you come to me.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that.
You don't think Mike's good enough to hang out with your kid, right?
No, it's not that. It's just that, well, he's different, you know, tough. Well, at least compared to Chip.
Are you kidding? Compared to Chip, Mary Tyler Moore is tough. He needs a guy like Mike around to keep him from becoming a wimp.
Chip is not a wimp. He was just raised in a household full of kind, nurturing people.
Look, Mike's a good kid, you know? He's a little smart-mouthed. He's an operator. But he's okay. Okay?
Okay.
There. You got your door fixed, you got your guy's opinion. Is there anything else?
No, thank you. Oh, and listen, if you ever want a woman's opinion...
Whoa, I never wanted one. Believe me, I get plenty of them, but I never wanted one.
Mom, it's only $50. Everyone else in the band is putting in $50 each.
Well, if it's only $50, why don't you pay for it yourself?
I don't have it.
Then when did it become only?
Look, it's a great synthesizer and a bargain.
Jenny, I give you spending money every week. Why don't you use that?
Because that barely gets me through the week, and I don't have enough left over to save. Where's Kate?
Up in Connecticut, visiting her mother. Why?
Because she'd be on my side.
I'm sorry. I just don't think a synthesizer is a major part of a college education. When I was in school...
Mom, please. If I'm not getting the money, I shouldn't have to hear the nostalgia.
Fair enough.
Hey, it's Lou.
Come in.
We got trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Is Chip around?
Yeah, he's in his room. I'll go get him.
Ixnay.
Lou, what's going on?
Well, you were right. Chip and Mike are definitely up to something.
I knew it. I'll kill them.
Mom, you don't even know what's going on. What's going on?
They're selling term papers to other kids in the building. I mean, I overheard Mike down in the rec room doing some deals. Seems he does all the legwork, while your kid does all the brainy stuff.
Which explains why Chip's been so tired lately, and where he got the cash to buy Mike's old clothes.
Sounds like he's being used.
Right, and since I'm the one who told you he was a good influence, I kind of feel responsible, you know, but otherwise I wouldn't have ratted on him.
I appreciate your ratting, Lou. So, Chip's been selling term papers.
I think we're about to witness the death of a salesman.
And that is why the author chooses the road not taken. Good enough.
Hey, buddy, we hit the jackpot.
What? What happened?
We just got orders for 12 papers.
12 more? Great.
Hey, some kid dropped by. He and his friends heard about us all the way in Brooklyn.
12 papers, that's $180.
And 60 of it's yours. Here's the list. They need them by Monday morning.
Wait a second. Monday morning? This Monday morning?
Yeah.
But today's Friday. That'll just give me the weekend. And tomorrow's the party with Sherry or Monica, and Sunday I'm going to the Knicks game with Bob. Press passes, remember?
So, you still got time.
I don't know. 12 papers in 3 days?
Hey, no problem. You're a bright guy. That's why I hang out with you.
Oh, yeah, right. Does, Monica like smart guys?
You, like her better than Sherry, right?
I think so.
Monica likes all guys.
Romeo and Juliet killed themselves, and they lived happily ever after. Wait a minute.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
I was up most of the night working. I figure if I can get 2 more done before the party, I still have a chance.
A chance? You mean you might not finish them all?
Well, this is a lot of work. I don't just have to write the papers, I have to study the material first.
You don't have to study, man. Just skim a little. Copy it out of the book if you have to.
I can't do that.
You know, Chip, I don't feel good about your pushing yourself like this.
Me neither.
I mean, it's wrong of me to expect you to do 12 papers, boom, 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 just so you can go to some dumb old party.
I thought you said this was going to be the hottest party of the year.
No way. Same old music, same old chicks. You won't miss a thing.
You mean you don't want me to go?
Chip, babe, we got a business to run here.
What about Monica?
She'll keep.
But she's expecting to be my date, right?
She could be my date, too, no problem.
What about me? I thought I was finally going to get to first base.
Sorry, pal. We need to sacrifice fly for the good of the team. Hey, but don't sweat it. A few more weekends like this, you can get to first base with any chick you want.
Yeah, and a few more weekends like this, and I'll be too tired to play.
You know, Chip, I don't like to hear you talk like that, buddy. I mean, I'd be sorry to have to try to find a new partner.
A new partner?
Business conditions change. Partnerships dissolve. New partnerships are made. David Levine in 11B has expressed an interest.
David Levine can barely write his own name.
Still.
You'd really replace me?
I don't want to. We're pals. I'd only do it if you told me you couldn't do the work. Now, can you?
Yeah, sure. There'll be other parties.
I like you, Chip. You're a team player. We'll hit a few parties together next weekend when you're not so tied up. Later.
Yeah, right. Have fun.
What's going on? I just saw Mike in the hall. I thought you and he were going to escort Betty and Veronica to the party.
Sherry and Monica.
Whatever.
I decided not to go.
Why?
Too much homework. I've got at least 3 papers to do today.
3? Isn't that an awful lot for an 8th grader?
You wanted me to go to school.
Well, first thing Monday morning, I'm marching down to that school to have a discussion with your teachers.
Mom, no.
Why not? Chip, somebody's got to stick up for you, and when you're not being treated fairly, I've got to fight for you.
Don't fight, Mom. Please. You'll get hurt. Miss Schuster is an ox.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, and thanks for sticking up for me. But this is really my fault. I've been putting it off all year, and it caught up to me.
Well, if that's the way you really feel.
I do. I feel that way.
Are you sure there's nothing you want to tell me?
No, Mom. Only that I love you.
Well, I just hope that Sherry and Monica realize what a great guy they're missing out on.
Yeah.
I admire you.
I'm something else, aren't I?
How we coming?
I finished 6, and they're terrible. Take them and tell everyone else to forget it.
I can't tell these Brooklyn guys to forget it. They're killers. They're from Franklin High. They punch each other out for phys ed.
There's no way I can finish 6 papers before the next game.
So skip the game.
No way.
You got it. These guys are gonna kill us.
Not us. You. They don't even know me. I already missed the party, and now you want me to miss the game? Boy, been a real geek the past few weeks, letting you push me around and tell me what to do. All for nothing. Get lost, Mike.
Hey, wait a minute. What about the other papers?
Let Sherry and Monica write them.
If I knew it would have come to this. I would have dated smarter girls.
Goodbye, Mike.
Come on, Chip, help me out one more time. When these Brooklyn guys find me, they're gonna break my face. I just gotta have those papers.
Good luck.
You haven't seen me.
I wish. What's with Mike?
He seemed to be in a pretty big hurry.
Something wrong?
Sort of.
What do you mean, sort of?
If I told you I'd done something bad, would you hate me?
Of course not. How bad?
I've been writing papers for school. Other kids' papers. For money.
I'll handle this from here, Jenny.
Okay.
Chip, I am surprised at you. You know, you did a terrible thing.
Mike said we were being educators.
Baloney! You were doing exactly the opposite. You were denying other children of an education. And the bottom line is you were cheating.
It was Mike's idea.
And you let him do it. You let him exploit you.
Yeah, I sure did. I'm really sorry, Mom. Bet you think I'm pretty dumb, huh?
No. I don't think you're dumb. You just did a dumb thing. And a dishonest one. On Monday morning, I want you to go down to that school and throw yourself on the mercy of the vice principal.
The vice principal has no mercy.
Even better.
Hey, can I still go to the game?
What?
I didn't think so.
You were right.
But I already missed that party last night. Isn't that punishment enough?
You gave up that party because you wanted Mike to be your friend, not because what you were doing was dishonest.
I don't like it when you're right.
Well, sometimes I don't like it either. But right now, I want you to get into that bed and get a good night's sleep.
Okay. Tell Bob I'm really, really sorry, okay?
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
So, did you tell Chip that the kid from Franklin High was really Lou's nephew?
No, and he must never know we set him up.
Well, he'll never find out from me.
Thanks.
Besides, I mean, when would I have time to tell him? I'll be practicing with my band on our new synthesizer. Did I ask you for $50?
I see. You know, we have a very unusual family. Someday they might even write a mini-series about us.
What are you talking about?
Son's a forger. Daughter's a blackmailer. Mother's a sucker.
Thanks, Mom.
Hi.
Hi, Kate. How's your mother?
Oh, she's fine. Hey, Jenny. Yeah. Do you happen to know anything about the Peloponnesian Wars?
No, why?
Well, I ran into Mike in the hall, and he said he'd give me $20 if I could give him any information. Maybe Chip could help him. Hey, Chip? Yeah.
Kate? Kate? Yeah. Hold on a sec.
I hope Chip learns something from all this.